G'day, everyone. Oh, man, there was a couple of issues that I had to sort out, but hopefully I've fixed them. G'day, everyone. Oh, yeah.
Grub's gone out for some dirty bird. Oh, be fantastic while you're eating it, then you got to have a shower afterwards while you cry.
You know what? I think the best KFC is Red Rooster.
Yeah.
Have you had their like fried chicken?
I have.
It's good.
I haven't had much. I've only had probably half a dozen pieces, but it's good.
Yeah, I'm a fan. Big fan. Thank you very much, Madago. That was awesome. Thank you for the super chat early on the piece. Appreciate it. G'day, Kaiser. Michael. Wraithy. Welcome. Thank you for coming and joining us. We're, how far out are we? 9 minutes? 9 minutes away?
Eight and a bit.
8.5, actually. There's a timer on the screen right in front of me. I don't even need to work that out. The Matildas are playing tonight. I'm going to... Can someone remind me at 8:30? I'm going to put the Matildas game on my phone and put it in front of me so I can see it.
Is it terrible that I was thinking the same thing?
Hey, Siri, set a reminder for 8:25 to turn on the Matildas game. Awesome. Alright, there's going to be a reminder pop up, so I'll put my phone here where I can see it. So I'll be a little bit distracted with that. I'm not much into sports, but I don't mind a good game of soccer.
I despise the soccer. I really do. I prefer to watch golf over it. But, God, you got to support your own, don't you?
Yeah. Why do you despise it?
I find it incredibly boring.
That's a fair call. It can be, yeah, because not a lot.
Like soccer's one of those games that I would I watch at a pub with other people. Like I've done the 3 a.m. at the local club with mates to watch the Socceroos play. You know, to be part of that moment. But you know, if it was on TV and there was just about anything else on, if I was by myself, it's like, meh. But being as though we're all here together tonight, you can join in with me.
It's not the Matildas anymore. It's Sam Kerr and her... Can I change it just to her merry friends?
Sam Kerr and her magical friends.
Yeah. I saw something on the news tonight that... I wasn't a massive fan of Sam Kerr to start with, but I saw something on the news tonight that sealed the deal that she's a fucking bitch. That she was walking out with her team and all the team was like waving at the media and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Sam Kerr came out on her phone and one of the reporters said something along the lines of, "Oh, you're fired up for the game tonight?" And she just buried her face in the phone and fucking ignored her. I'm like, when the media's not bugging you because you're on your way to a court hearing or something. Like, they're trying to pump you up, you know, for the game and get coverage, you know, that all of women in sport are craving and crying for because they want, you know, the equal pay and all that sort of stuff. They want people to pay attention to them because they're entertaining and they're wonderful athletes. And then that kind of behaviour, that's shit. And, like, take away all of that stuff, any sports star that does that to, you know, the fans are watching, and you carry on like that, it was just, I just thought, what a bitch. But anyway, was she checking her gambling apps? What is she a gambler? I don't know. Don't know. But yeah, I saw that and it was a bit silly. But your reminder went off too early, Pat.
It's gone off early. I swear it never happens.
Hey, there's Radicus. G'day, mate. Big show tonight. We've got the usual stuff. Games with the audience. What's that sound? What's that screenshot? Good news. Talking about the new Nintendo Switch. A naked fighter, a naked player in a Street Fighter 6 tournament. Last of Us rip-off that got taken down. I feel like that camera's up higher than it normally is.
Your one?
Look alright. Yeah, my one.
Oh, you look very sexual. Very tight, like a tiger.
Talking about the craze at the moment, Dinkum. Dinkum, the game that's taken Australia by storm. It's been out for nearly a year, or over a year.
It's finally taken Aussie gamers by storm.
Yeah, it has. I wish I got royalties for recommendations. But, I think I've sold a few copies of it. Couple of movies, or a movie and a TV show. Been watching Better Call Saul and Oppenheimer. Talk about them a little bit later. Oppenheimer, I've got an opinion on that. I'll tell you what.
Oh, it could be good.
Yes. Radica says, far out, you guys are obsessed. Mate, you bought it too. Naked people handling their joystick, eh? Yeah, well, it's something like that. The Street Fighter one. Snoogs has got some things too. I haven't written them down. I don't know what he's got. He's going to tell us about some stuff.
That. I'm going to tell you about a few things. Yes.
All right. So are we sounding good? Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. We got Versus tonight as well, and AI Detective. It's still written here that we're playing Gang Beasts for Versus, but we're not.
No.
Let me rewrite that on here so I don't say it wrong. I think most of the AI detectives, I think I've still used Grimm's. So you won't be able to play the movie ones.
Oh, so everyone else, get your typing fingers ready. Hopefully be able to get in.
Yeah, it should be a good show. I'll probably get angry and swear at some stage, which is par for the course.
I'm sure I could. Maybe I could help you. I could find something to set you off.
Oh, you probably will. I sent the best ones. Yeah, I do actually have some handy from Radicus. He sent some in. If you guys want to send in some AI detectives, go ahead. That'll save me the effort. I don't have many video game ones. Send me the video game ones if you got them, and we'll use them.
I sent you some.
You sent me movies, I think.
The last ones I sent you were
actually but those last ones you sent me, I didn't know what the fuck they were. So I don't know if they're video games or movies. I can't order them.
Oh,
I got them ready.
Yeah.
I got them ready to go, but you'll probably have to give me the answers because I couldn't work them out because I didn't know if they were a movie or a video game. So that does make it a bit harder.
1, 2, 3, 4 video games, 2 movies from the last 6 I sent you.
We'll use those next week. But anyway, the show's less than a minute away, so we'll nick off. We'll see you on the other side of the introduction. G'day everyone and welcome to episode 386 of the AGExp Show. Snoogs, how are you, buddy?
I am good, good sir. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thank you very much as well to Medargo. One gifted membership. Unfortunately, it's random. Medargo, you didn't do it wrong. It is random who it picks, and it picked me. It gave me the membership of all people. It was goodness. It doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks. I'm now a member, so I have to add myself to the member list. All right, we've got another show tonight. Another great show. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We got some good numbers on the last show. But we have merch. Don't forget, link is in the description. Zazzle and Redbubble. Check it out. You can support us that way. Or you can support us by checking out our socials. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. X, Snapchat, and TikTok. And we've got the big giveaway for 2023, which is a brand new Nintendo Switch OLED console, which I actually have that. It's down on the ground there. You know what they look like. It's a red box. It's fancy. It's brand new. So make sure you listen along, play along, and leave a comment on this video after the live finishes. And don't leave it to the last day. Don't do it in 2 weeks' time on Monday thinking I'll get an entry, because I've already written down the entries from that. So make sure you do it nice and quick. So either tonight or tomorrow, or at least in the first couple of days. We want you to do that so we can get some traction on the algorithm, because if people are commenting and watching the show, it helps us, so we help you back. All right, our members. Thank you very much to these people for being current members. The Wraith, Sin Spacies, Michael, Human Grub, Medargo, the Bearded Aquarian, Kenny, Stewie's Retro Gaming, Azrael, Skrill, Raticus, and A10. Oh, and of course me as well, because I've got a gifted membership from Medargo, which was awesome. Thank you very much. All right, now, what else have I got on my list here? Don't forget, if you're a member of the channel, you get double entries. So any entry that you win will be times 2, depending on
anything you get right tonight, Luke. You're set.
Yes, I get double entries. Rock on. Watch as Lucas wins double points for the Switch contest. Nah, it'd be stupid if I was able to enter, wouldn't it? I'd just win, because it's my rules. Yes. But anyway, I wouldn't stitch us up like that. So far, what have we given away? We gave away the Xbox Series X. Radicus won that, and then we gave away the Quest. Yep. Quest 2, Meta Quest 2, and I think that was Medargo. Was that Medargo that got that?
Oh.
Or am I wrong?
I
can't remember.
Was it Medargo?
Medargo or Human Grub? I think it was Medargo. Anyway, and then this year we're doing the Nintendo Switch. Lucas loves a double entry. That's right. Yeah, it was Medargo. I was right the first time. Yeah, definitely. Who's going to win the Nintendo Switch? So you'll help out your chances by watching every week, and we'll be giving it away at the end of the year. So in December, before Christmas. Hopefully we'll get it out to you by Christmas. So far, we've gotten them out by Christmas the last couple of years, which is really good. Nice little present there. All right, Snoogs, what have you got to say before we go into the first part?
Nothing. Welcome back. Been a good 2 weeks. Hope everyone's been having fun. Let's get into the show.
All right, let's do it. First button, where is it? This one.
Games with the audience.
It would be funny, as Kaisercade says, it'd be funny if the Switch winner was a person with only one entry. Look, it's totally possible. The odds are not in your favour, but it's totally possible. You only need one entry to win, but the more you have, the better your chances, which is my saying for the big giveaway. All right, so the first thing we're doing... What?
Got to make sure you're in it. Get into it.
Yeah, that's right. First game tonight is What's That Sound? All right, so I'm going to play an audio file. You listen to it. You work out what that sound is, where it comes from. Is it from a movie? Is it from a game? Is it from a TV show? Something iconic anyway. And pop it in the chat. If you're correct, whoop-de-doo, you'll get an entry. If you remember, though, 2 entries. All right. Are we ready?
We're ready. Let's get into it.
This is this week's What's That Sound? It's quick and abrupt, that one. Radicus says, I deserve it more for putting up with the elder abuse. Ah, well, you know. Human Grub says, I'd hardly have any thanks to work. Oh, make sure you comment along on the show after it. That way you always have a chance. Kaisercade says, Dig Dug. It's an old game. Oh, A10 says, Sonic. Hitting the brakes. Oh, I like the extra bit of information there. Quick and abrupt sounds familiar. All right. Anyway, it is Sonic. It's when he hits the brakes. Exactly right. Well done.
Wow. Good stuff, A10.
Nice and quick. That's what she said. All right. Well, let's go into what's that screenshot. All right. So the way this one works, this is just a cover image. This isn't the screenshot. That's just a bird with a nest. I'm going to remove the cover image. There'll be a screenshot underneath, and it's your job watching to pick where that screenshot comes from. Is it from a video game? Is it from a TV show? Is it from a movie? We want specifics. What movie? What TV show? What video game?
It's a woodpecker.
Could it even be from a... I could even just use photos of real life. I might even start doing that. That's a good idea. Right.
Yeah. Oh, look at this one. The graphics are awesome, but the gameplay sucks. Yeah.
It's just a bird making a nest. This is the cover image, guys. Stop guessing. This isn't what you need to guess. All right, I'm going to reveal the screenshot now. What's that screenshot?
That looked like it hurt. For a millisecond.
All right. Human Grub says Boonies. Oh, Goonies. I'm thinking, what? It is not. Kaisercade says Last of Us. Oh, you know what? There is a kind of a scene like that, but no, it is not. The thing is correct. Warm bodies. Do you know what it is, Pat?
Nope.
Nope, no idea.
No, the actor with the hole in his head looks familiar, but that's about it.
How does he look familiar? It's like upside down and on an angle.
No, he looks familiar, but
Home Alone director's cut.
Director's cut. There you go.
Does look like Marv from the Wet Bandits. Oh dear. Right. Well, the answer is up there. It has been for a while. Madago said The Thing. It is The Thing. Well done. How did you get that? That's insane. That's pretty impressive.
That's a fan audio. I don't think I've actually seen John Carpenter's The Thing.
You should watch it. It's really good. But I literally watch clips of these movies and just take an obscure, really short scene and take a screenshot of it for this. That's what happened with this one. I'm like, surely nobody's going to know it from this fucking image. Sure enough, there is people out there that just know these intricate details, I guess. But anyway, well done. Let's go back here because that's it for this section of Games with the Audience. Time to go into the news.
The news.
All right. Flying through the show tonight. How far in are we? What's the time? It's only 10 minutes in and we're into the news already. You guys are too good.
News.
You just want to watch the soccer. All right. First up in the news.
Why don't we start off with a bit of news that's relevant with the I don't know, was it officially announced or just rumors of the next gen console for Nintendo?
No, it's not officially announced. It's just sort of like murmurs within the world, like the world of gaming and stuff like that. So there's like known information, and then there's speculated information, and then there's a bit of rumor. So there's a whole bunch of stuff there. So I've got an article up here from pressstart.com.au, and there's a few things that they say in here. So these sources, the Video Game Chronicle has reported through multiple sources known to the outlet that claim to have knowledge of Nintendo's plans that the company is currently planning to launch its next generation Switch successor in the second half of 2024. So that's quite early for being only next year. But there was, here we go. So VGC has development kits for Nintendo's next console are now with key partner studios, with launch planned for next year, sources have told VGC. So they're basically claiming that the known information is that it is going to be pretty much a Switch 2. So it's still going to be that sort of hybrid home console, portable console. Apparently they're not going with an OLED display. That's still going to be LCD. Not sure if that's a supply issue or a cost issue or whatever. And that's about all that's really known from what I've read through on this thing. But it's interesting to see that there's a lot of talk about this. It's sort of running rife at the moment.
Well, I got some news today to back up that theory.
What do you got?
Nintendo have announced today that they're coming to PAX this year in Melbourne.
Oh, and they didn't come last year, did they?
No. So last year was a bit lackluster for major studios, and Nintendo definitely were missed down there.
Yeah.
But they've come out today. There's still no words on the two other big ones, but so far, Nintendo has come in and said, we will be there.
Yeah, right. Well, there you go. Human Grub said, my news is having my second born this week. So you had a second baby.
Hey!
Congratulations.
Congrats. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
2 kids now. Should we play this? Goodbye, Human Grub's gaming time. There once was a time where Human Grub was an avid gamer, enjoyed to play a video game or two. Then he had a second child, and although beautiful, as life is always, he can no longer play his video games because his hands are full and his pockets are empty. Congratulations, mate. There we go.
Yeah, it only slows down for a little while, mate. Congrats.
All right. Well, there you go. So,
girl, 2 and done.
Maybe Human Grub can get himself a Nintendo Switch 2 next year and play it while he's nursing the new baby and stuff like that. But good luck to you. All right. What's up next in the news, Pat?
Well, I've got a bit of news about Death Stranding number 2.
Oh, do you?
Hear about that?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Not a whole lot of nothing in relation to release date and whatnot, but it's been a while since Death Stranding 1, and we only really got a bit of a teaser for number 2 coming through sort of late last year. So there's been a big thing that's come through it. So apparently the whole thing that happened the world over around COVID actually had a big impact on Hideo and his writing of Death Stranding 2, to completely rework the entire story. So for anyone that hasn't played yet, Death Stranding 1 is it sort of has this overarching story that you're reconnecting the world and you're rebuilding it, and becoming closer with those around you, rebuilding those relationships through your delivery service and whatnot. And there was more speculation that that's the way that Death Stranding number 2 was going to go and was going to continue to build upon it. But from this is from some details from Tech Radar. Now, whoever wrote this by Tech Radar, they must have been getting paid by the word, because it's one of those stories that goes around and round and back on itself quite a lot.
Yeah.
So to actually get the information out of it's been quite difficult. But Kojima has detailed that the original intention of rebuilding the world, so the central plot around Death Stranding the game, had evolved when seeing the isolation and division brought on by the pandemic. And in the midst of being unable to return to the original world, he reconsidered the concept of connection, and in Death Stranding 2, the meaning of strand has changed. At the end of the teaser, there is, of course, a message at the end that says, "Should we have connected?" So, it's looking like the sequel is going to dive a little bit into sort of those consequences of being connected again, and sort of what's happened around the world post COVID-19. So I'm keen to see how he approaches it, because we all know he's a very good storyteller, but it's also a bit twisted in how his mind works. So it'll be a good way to it'll be good to see what he's got up his sleeve to see what happens.
Oh yeah, look, Kojima was a mad ice addict in his previous life. He is just on another level with the way his brain works. 100% he was like a methamphetamine abuser in a previous life. Because he's just got the brilliance there, but he's also got the fucking messed up shit there as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, he made Death Stranding is essentially a delivery simulator, but it's still going. He made it. He made it, just addictive and so amazing. Oh, look, it's Norman Reedus is back.
Yeah.
But this looks amazing. Like, the visuals are definitely improved as well. And you every time you see a Hideo Kojima or a Naughty Dog or Rockstar game, they always push the boundaries and the visuals just go through the roof. I feel like they're the only companies that just know how to make things properly. And maybe they've obviously got the biggest budgets as well because they tried and tested. But this looks mental. This looks so good.
Oh, it's just going to be another level, I think.
Yeah, and I had to mute the audio because I think it's copyrighted tracks playing.
It would 100% be. But Grub and Madago in the chat, if you haven't played it yet, then it's really worthwhile the story and playing through it, because not only you hear so many people come along and say that it is just a walking simulator. It's you're just playing delivery boy the whole time, but the way that it does it and the story that revolves along behind it, not to mention the inventory management and the way that the terrain works against you, it all sort of takes into this great gameplay loop that keeps you wanting to go more. And then you get to a point in the story where you need to know, why is this happening? What does this mean? What is this baby strapped to my chest? And
it's a bizarre game, but if you delve into it, it's actually quite challenging and fun to go across and work out how to get to places and all that sort of stuff. Really cool. Yeah. But anyway, there we go.
Yeah, that's good information. Number two doesn't have a release date yet, but I dare say that the original will come out on those that are playing it on Xbox or waiting for an Xbox well before number 2 comes out.
Cool. All right, what's next up in the news, Patrick?
The Street Fighter tournament.
Yes. Now, as I did allude to before the show started, there was a Street Fighter tournament that was being played. What's that?
Bit of hysterical bit of news. Laughed my head
off. Insane. I'm trying to find it. Where is it?
It's on Pornhub.com.
Have I accidentally
6.
shut it? I think I accidentally closed it down. I've lost the video.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Hang on. I'll get it. I have to get it. Stand by. Because I actually had the video. Here we go. There's the link. Let me open it up.
There it is. Incognito mode. Open the link. Good to go.
Here we go. It's coming. Just chill. Rightio. Right. Let me just tee this up just so we get it right. Anyway, so what I was saying, there was a tournament that was played, a Street Fighter 6 tournament that was played. Then obviously that one of the fighters, I don't know if this is, I don't know exactly how this works and how this actually happened. Are they playing on their own system? Or are they playing online?
They'd be playing online. They'd be playing on their own systems online and joining, similar to like the Fortnite ones where you can actually just you join it online.
So this player's at home and he's modded Street Fighter 6 to have a nude skin on. I think, was it Chun-Li? I think it was.
Yeah.
And he's forgotten to take it off for the tournament, and this happened. Check, it's the poor commentator.
Stop Reset Please was also a strong Street Fighter 5 player as well. But here we are. Linstein indeed going with Kimberly. Yeah, that's a very interesting Chun-Li costume there.
Oh, it's a new costume, recently released, so
Yeah.
see about that. Well,
That is an interesting Chun-Li costume.
Yeah, just keep
Wow.
So they obviously cut away from it fairly quick, but it was enough that it was on the stream. Check it out. We'll watch it again. And yeah, it's uncensored. Whatever. We never get money from this show anyway. So yeah, he just lights up with his nude skin. And I reckon, so you see how he's not fighting? I reckon he's sitting there going,
very interesting.
Oh shit,
Shit!
oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
what have I done?
What's going on?
see about that.
Oh god.
Sorry to keep you entertained.
Yeah, we just
I don't know. I think that would be a automatic disqualification, and not necessarily because of the nude, but if you're playing in a competition with something that's obviously been modded, surely that is a no-no.
Surely, like good taste. You wouldn't wait to be kicked out of that. You just go, okay, I'm done. See ya.
Just go, yeah, I'll just forfeit. See you later.
Yep, I'm done.
Because yeah, like I mean, taking away from the fact that there was nudity, like you've modded your game, so you could have done other things to it, of a cheating nature. But have a look at this. This is actually pretty funny. Somebody put this in the comments. If you can see that. 7,362 people bookmarked it.
Reaching out to the gamer looking for that mod.
Yeah, that's it. DM me, bro. Where'd you get the mod? That's funny. Anyway, so yeah, that happened, and I thought that was funny. All right,
Yes,
so that was worth the wait.
It was good. It kind of plays into, I've been playing a little bit of Street Fighter 6 lately, playing the World Tour. What do they call it? The main part where you sort of go in and you go part of the world and you can walk around and go and learn from other masters and whatnot. So it's just, I'm just not a fighter game, not a fighting gamer.
Nah, I'm not massive. I'm not. No, I always get my ass kicked on them, so I don't really enjoy them.
It's fun, but yeah, not a whole lot there. Well, who would like to know a little bit about the Gran Turismo movie?
Yeah, tell us about this Gran Turismo movie. Can't show any footage of that.
Yeah, I'm not going to show any footage. I can't get completely into it because the embargo is tomorrow. So about this time tomorrow night, that I can go nuts with anyone that's got any questions. But I tell you the big thing about it. It carries on. It carries on the upward trend that movies from games are starting to get better, and sort of that shift away from them just going and creating something and then just throwing it that it's based on the game or whatever. So ultimately, it excuse me, I'm just having a bit of a cough. It revolves around the GT Academy that started in 2008 and 2011's winner. Jan, where's his name? I've just put it away. I've done a
Jan,
Jan, Jan Mardenborough. So UK racer that was a Gran Turismo online racer, exceptionally good at that. Got transferred into GT Academy with Nissan, and then got a full-time ride with Nissan, actually out in the real world. Some of the best cinematography in relation to a racing movie or movie with cars or anything in it. Absolutely phenomenal. Story's a bit, how you going? But the racing takes over. It's all. I went with Greg.
So it gives you kind of like a good intense, like competition sort of feel watching the race. It actually feels like competitive and stuff. That kind of sort of achievement. So they've got that right.
It's very intense, and that intensity comes from the way in which it's shot, the different areas that are shot. So whether it be a wing or a brake, like a brake rotor absolutely lighting up because it's under that much heat. And then you've got the noise of the cars as well. It's just, it all pulls together, that the racing side of that just sets it up and above any other racing movies that I've seen in a long time.
Is it like the game where the actual dialogue scenes are filmed in 24 frames per second, but then the actual racing, like the video of the racing, is 60?
No, I think it's in a lot more than that. It's beautiful. No, it is. It is gorgeous. You can tell they've taken the whole concept behind Gran Turismo and this, really lifelike, really gorgeous lines on the cars and the specific sounds the cars make and all the different little technical aspects that you can do in Gran Turismo, and tried to push that over to the screen to show people, this is what the game's capable of, and here's a story of how someone has used that game to better themselves or to better and get a shot at a career in racing. It's good. I enjoyed it.
All right. Look, regardless of how good or bad, whatever it is, when I heard about this film, this is something I might watch when it comes to streaming services. I'm not going.
Yeah, I don't think it's not one that's up your alley. It's a 2-hour race car fan.
2 hours?
Yeah, 2 and a bit hours, I think it was.
Well, I've got something to say about long movies coming up later on the show.
There's already you out of it, but look, it's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm a race fan, so that had me won as soon as the racing was the highlight. That's got me enjoying it. Nice.
All right. Very good. We'll look forward to seeing that for anyone who's keen. Check it out. The racing part's really cool, but the story's okay. All right. Next up in the news, Pat, there's a game that was on the Nintendo Switch called The Last Hope. And this basically unapologetically attempted to just be The Last of Us, right? That's the art there. The Last Hope.
Oh God, that's the artwork.
That's the artwork. Now, you don't win any medals for guessing the ties and what they're actually copying there. The Last of Us, that's obviously Ellie and Joel. But have a look at the gameplay. Where is it? Here. This will knock your socks off. This Oh, here we go. He's walked 20 meters. There's a loading screen. Any minute now.
Auto 3.
Any minute now. Has the video... Did I pause the video? No, I didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh, there we go. Cole and Melly.
Wow.
So yeah, this is the game. His name's Brian. I'm starving. Need some food to get going. So I don't know how much this was, but this is like just abysmal that anyone would pay money for this. It's like somebody's just got some sort of game engine, thrown together something that remotely looks like The Last of Us to trick young kids into thinking it's that great game that they're not allowed to play because they have a Nintendo Switch. And this is what they get.
So I didn't know about this when you sent me through the details for the show.
Yeah.
I've just sort of gone, okay, I can kind of guess where this is going, but I'll leave it until we talk about it. And I've just done a Google. I've done a Google for it. And good old Eurogamer has actually got a side-by-side comparison.
Oh, why? That's not necessary.
No. Just with the header is just a picture
of the art.
Of the artwork. Yeah.
Right.
Just to show just how far down the rabbit hole this thing goes. And there is some side by side for the. Oh god, this is horrendous.
But yeah, look, we don't need a side by side to tell that this game is nothing like The Last of Us, but wants to appear like it is like The Last of Us.
Well, their Eurogamer's header, The Last Hope on Switch, an absolute disaster and the worst game we've ever tested.
But Sony...
That's a big call.
Sony got wind of this and had it removed from the store. But I just feel like whatever day that it was that the Sony lawyers got onto this was a slow day. Because I really don't think this was going to make any impact on their game. But maybe it could make their game look bad if people see this and associate it.
It's all got to do with what do they call it?
Well, it's an intellectual property if they're infringing on it. But that's it. We've got interesting infringements on copyright stuff I want to talk about later as well with another game I've been playing, which is probably worse than what's going on here. But yeah, this was a massive rip-off of The Last of Us, and it got taken down. So there you go. So many loading screens that take ages. Is anybody keen to buy it? Well, you can't now. Too late. Brand protection, they had to act. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's the one.
Resident Evil had quicker loading screens.
And better controls by the looks of things.
These look like regular Woolly shoppers to me. I like it. And as a bonus, it drew more attention to their product, so win-win. Yeah, this is disgusting. Another fucking loading screen. Anyway, I seriously thought the video stopped playing on that first one, but it didn't. It's just took that long to load because it's a piece of shit. But anyway, that was the thing. And that's all my news. What else have you got, Pat? Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it for the news, good sir.
That's it for the news. Well, I guess that we're going back into games with the audience. All right. First up for this part of Games with the Audience is Versus. So this is where you're going to have to vote for either myself or Snoogs. So put Lucas or Snoogs in the chat. The game that we're playing each other on tonight is Minecraft. So who do you think... now, because Minecraft is a bit of an open-ended sort of thing, how did we actually judge this? Fucking, they're already saying Snoogs. I don't even know what we did. It could have just been a running race.
Just a running race. Who did what?
Who could build the skybox first or something? Could have been stupid. But anyway, what it was is that we had like 5 things we needed to do. I don't remember exactly what they were, but we needed
to have a light source, a bed,
house with a light and a bed, And a cooked chicken.
And a cooked chicken, yeah.
So by default, you had to make an oven or whatever. And the first person to do all those sort of things was the winner. And let's have a look at the current standings for versus. I'm on 8, Pat. You're on 5.
8-5. I've got to come up with some better suggestions for games. So the next
See you,
3
Human
games
Grub.
we're going to play is Destiny.
Yeah, right.
So, Grub, have a good one.
Destiny, cricket, tennis. You fucking son
Maybe
of a
some
bitch.
Skyrim. We'll try and figure out something in Skyrim.
Yeah, maybe.
Division.
I don't know. The Last Hope.
Dark Zone. The Last Hope. We've got to do a Dark
Trials?
Zone run in the Division. No, fuck Trials. No.
You son of a bitch. All right. Hope everyone's got their... where's the button I'm looking for? There it is. I hope everyone's got their votes in. Either myself or Lucas. Who's going to get all that stuff done first? Put it in the chat. And then I'll work out later who voted for what. And add you guys to the spreadsheet for your entries.
Yes.
Quite a few for you, I think. Sons of bitches. Anyway, all right, no more bets. And where's the button? All right, let's watch versus. We'll catch you on the other side. All right, g'day everyone. We are back for another episode of Versus, and it's Snoogs vs Lucas, and we're playing Minecraft. Now, I would understand if everybody has chosen Snoogs for this one, because I haven't played this game in years, and Snoogs plays it like it's his firstborn child. We're going to...
it's fun.
Yeah, well, I agree. However, I don't play it very much. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with absolutely nothing. We're in a survival environment here. We have nothing in our inventory, and the goal is to build a house. And the definition of a house is 4 walls and a roof and a door. Inside the house, we need to have a light and a bed. And at some stage, we have to have an oven and cook a chicken in it. All right, so, and then once the chicken is cooked and all of those other things exist, that's the end. The winner is the first person to achieve that.
The winner.
Snoogs, you play this game a lot more than I do. How long is this going to take? Like, how long do you think that'll take you?
How long will it take me? About 3 minutes.
Oh, bullshit.
No, it will actually take a little... What's this looking at us for? Go away. It'll take us a little bit longer than that because we've got to find sheep to make a bed.
Yeah, good. Oh, I'm thinking, no way, man. If it's 3 minutes, you may as well just stop and just go, yeah, go, you win.
No, we've got to find sheep. We've got to find coal. And we've got to find wood. But I've already found that. It is the morning after all.
Well, woods, we can see the trees over there. Doesn't matter
let's
too
go.
much.
Get
All right,
into
let's go.
the trees. Come on. Come on.
I'm
We are
playing on
off.
keyboard and mouse. Oh, that's ice. I thought it was water. So you're going to make tools? Do we need tools?
I'm going to make tools that I need to make.
Fuck. I don't know how to... I don't remember how to make anything. I did a little bit of research this morning, but it hasn't stuck. I don't remember.
I'll help you along the way because, yeah, I play this too much. Speaking of, I have a crafting bench. I have a door.
Already?
I have a pickaxe. A sword.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, I do. There's some sheep. Oh! I've got a chicken.
You got the chicken already.
Now I've got to find a sheep.
Does a rabbit count as a chicken?
Not today.
I've got a few of them watching me, and they're giving me side eye, so I was going to kill them. But if not, it's a waste of time.
I have my first sheep.
Oh, I'm getting attacked! What? Oh shit, where's my sword? Get stuffed.
Oh, don't. To get your bed too, you can kill spiders. They'll give you string.
I'm fucking
You just
dead.
need a lot more. Oh no!
Right, this is going to be impossible, Pat.
It's alright, you just got to survive the night, mate.
I'm dead already.
I fell down.
Did you die?
I did.
Good.
And I lost everything. And I don't know where I was.
Damn, run out. And I died again. Shit.
Ah, fuck off! No! God damn it.
Get out of my house! I didn't know that was a type of wood. Thought it meant fancy. I feel like this was going to be enough of a challenge without the enemies. Oh my god, that one has gold armor. What the hell? Oh, I don't have any of my tools. Shit. I forgot I died and didn't go pick up all my stuff. I'm getting the shoots with this game already, man.
It's alright, sun's coming up.
Oh, it's an axe. What do I need? Oh, fuck, I didn't make a pickaxe. Fuck! Oh, and do I know where I just made that fucking thing? Nah, no idea.
There's lots of trees around, mate. Just cut down another one.
Oh, it's a cow. You are also not on the menu, so fuck off.
I don't know, mate. You need to eat.
Oh, I do, but I'd have to cook it then, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
I've got nothing to cook it with, so there's no point. Might as well just die and get it all back. Alright, this was the worst idea for a versus.
I have a house. I have a light source.
I didn't realise this was going to take this fucking long.
I have a furnace.
Oh, just hurry up and win, I've had enough.
No, I found one, if you want.
Found one what? Oh, a cave thing. Oh, it's a fucking chicken!
Oh, I
Did you get
just
the
heard
chicken?
something eat.
Yes, I've got a chicken.
Awesome.
I won't go there. Oh my god, I just found sheep, dude.
No! No!
How many do we need for shit for the bed?
You need 3, I think, for a bed. I have 2.
I just got 2. Oh, there's a third one! Got 3.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Give me my fucking inventory. Where was I?
Don't you
I can't
fucking dare.
find. Oh, there it is there. Shit.
And I'm done.
I almost had it done. I almost had it. I died though.
Oh. What was it? House with a door, with an oven. A chicken has been cooked and a light source.
Yeah. You know what? I've done everything, just not... Like, I've got the house. I've got the bed, but the bed's not placed in my house yet. I've cooked the chicken. I've done fucking everything. I was about to just build the door, and I died. And then you got undone.
That should not have been that stressful.
It shouldn't have been. I'm like fucking pissed off now.
I'm twisting this damn controller.
I would have been happier if I didn't find those sheep, but the fact that I was so close, and then those stupid fucking... Oh, fuck this game. I don't want to play anymore. Every single game we play on Versus, I never want to play ever again.
I know, it's getting to be like that, isn't it?
Oh,
God.
that was frustrating. Fucking stupid game. Anyway, whoever picked Snoogs, hope you're fucking happy.
Woo!
Back to the show.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I kind of got a bit upset, didn't I?
Oh, God.
All right, well, congratulations, Snoogs, and everyone that chose Snoogs. Well done.
I knew how that one turned out, and I'm still sitting here stressing. It shouldn't have been that intense. It's freaking Minecraft.
Man, how good was that rage at the end? And it was fucking genuine too. I do shits. But that was another one of those hungover ones, wasn't it?
I think it might have been, yeah.
Yeah. I was hungover from the night before when we were playing that. But anyway, no excuses. Snoogs won that fair and square. Well done, mate. You're bringing it back.
Coming back one game at a time.
That's it. All right, beautiful. It's time to do AI Detective.
Oh,
There's
before
a
we jump
button.
into that, before we jump completely into it,
Yeah,
I
what's
found
up?
something today. I've talked about these in the Discord. I just remembered them sitting here next to my PC.
What is it? A donut kung. Donut King Twisties.
Yep, cinnamon donut twisties.
Really? Are you going to open?
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Yeah, no way. Are you going to try them now?
All right, why not?
Radica says they're nice.
Oh.
No, that's not what I said, Kaiser Kane. I said kung instead of king.
Oh, they smell good.
G'day, Kenny. Welcome. Give us just throw them in your gob. Show us what they look like. Not the ones in your mouth.
They're like, I'm trying to find one that's like decent.
Right. Oh, it just looks like a normal twisty. It's not even a different
Just
colour.
a normal twisty. Oh, it's cinnamony colour. Not bad.
It's yellow to me. I reckon, like, my brain would be confused and be like, "Ooh, that's weird."
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely it's a weird, a weird taste, but
Where'd you buy them from?
not offensive. Just from IGA.
IGA. I got one near me.
Yeah, they're just on the shelf. I think Woolies and everything has them.
Oh, I'm going to Woolies tomorrow, actually.
Oh, look, there you go.
All right, I might have to grab some. Well, there you go. Cinnamon flavoured twisties, eh?
Limited
That's the
edition.
thing.
There you go.
There's a lot of weird shit out these days, isn't there? There's like...
There's a raspberry Twizzler one as well, I think.
Twisties?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, interesting. All right. We'll have to do it on the next show because I completely forgot about getting it to Snoogs, but we've got a sour drink. We got a Warheads drink from A-Tan that we have to try for next show. I'll have to get it to you somehow. But I remembered today. I saw it in the fridge and I'm like, shit, I was supposed to get that to you so we could try it. But anyway, better late than never. We'll do it on the next show. I want twisty flavoured Tim Tams.
Interesting.
Well, good luck to you if you want to try that out. But yeah, A10, I forgot to give it to Pat. So I've got both of them in my fridge still. So they're cold, but I need to remember to get one to Pat. Otherwise, it's kind of a little bit silly. All right, cool. Let's go into AI Detective. All right, everyone's favourite game, AI Detective. What happens in this one is I'm going to show you an image that was created by an AI, and you have to tell us what it's depicting, TV show or movie. First 6 will be movies. Second 6 will be video games. Makes it a little bit more reasonable when you know that kind of information. So they could be hard, they could be easy, but we'll see how we go. Everybody that gets it correct first in the chat will get an entry. Tim Tam flavoured Chun-Li. Oh. I just went there.
So did I.
And it was good. Are all these yours? I think so. Yes, I believe they are, Michael. So you just sit tight there and enjoy the ride. All right, first one. Let's have a look at that one. There we go. Back to Dinkum. Oh, dear. Just everyone make sure you click the like button. Like and subscribe. If you're not subscribed and you're watching or listening, because this show is now available on podcast catchers. So if you're on, what is it, Apple Podcasts, the Samsung one, or the Google one, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, anywhere you could think of, you should be able to find this show now in audio format, which is really cool. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow us on the audio thingy bobbies, and we'll be all happy. Have we got many likers? We've got a few. Feel free to hit that like button, everyone. All right, so what are we looking at here? We've got Pac-Man. No, it's not Pac-Man. Oh, wrong button. There we go. American Werewolf in London. No. Rockbiter. Never. No.
This isn't.
Madago says American History X.
Yeah.
It is that
just
scene.
Popped into my head. Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is that. All right, so let's have a look at the next one.
Grimm's mind works in such beautiful ways that I love it, and it also terrifies me with some of the shit that he's come up with for this.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he's a good guy. If he was a villain, we'd be fucked. Yeah. All right, next one. Which one is this, eh?
Yeah. I like that. That's a good take. If I've got it right, that is.
That's true. All right, brilliant mind from Kaiser Kate. 8 says numbers. Incorrect. Radicus says Goodwill Hunting. Which is correct.
Woo! I got it right. Matt Damon.
That's a good movie.
It is. Brilliant movie.
All right. Right, next one. What's this one? So, what are you doing listening in your cars in the audio version for this part? There's not really much you can do. It kind of sucks for audio. Yeah. But yeah, you can still hear our beautiful voice. We're talking over the top of it, so happy days. All right, this one must have been an easy one because Kaiser Cade, Radicus, and A10 all believe that is Jurassic Park. And it is correct. Kaiser gets that one.
Mr. DNA.
That's right, Mr. DNA. Hey, Mr. Kumar. Hello. Welcome. That's a new name I haven't seen. Oh, it's 8:25. I'm going to start my my 7+ live stream of the Matildas playing tonight. There we go.
I just got the updated team lists come up.
So if you want to watch the Matildas, make sure you put a split screen thing on your computer or just watch on your TV and your computer or your phone. Watch us as well. Don't ditch us. All right, next one.
Next one, what have we got?
There we go.
Ah, nice.
Leave the show running. That's right. Watch the show. have the soccer in the background.
Feel like going up for a pint?
Actually, I think it says something on his name tag. I can't quite make it out. It's not Dexter. AGExp says Dawn of the Deed. He does have red on him. It is Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead. What's the pub? Is it the Westminster?
Oh, no, Winchester. The Winchester.
Winchester. Cut the Winchester
Yeah.
for a pint.
Yes. All right, next one.
Ooh.
Yeah, I always remember that it's the Winchester because I think of the gun.
Yeah, yep.
All right, who knows this one? We've got Kaiser saying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Radica says Alien. The Absurd says B-movie. Wraithy says The Rock. Yes, it's The Rock with the sausage sandwich, please. That's the like weapon or whatever it is.
I have not watched that movie in years. I think
That
it's
is a
about
good.
time.
That is a good movie. I feel like it was underrated too.
Mm.
Such a good movie. Anyway, all right. Here's another one.
God, their faces just do me every time. It's just, ugh.
Yeah,
Stuff
look at the
in my ears.
hands. Always look at the hands as well. The hands are always manky. All right, what do we got? We've got some answers coming through. Home Alone. No.
Ooh.
Not Home Alone. Not The Holiday. Edward Dick Fingers.
What?
Is he saying because the hands are mucked up? Dumb and Dumber. Tom Hanks. It is Tom Hanks because it's from the movie called the Terminal, and The Absurd is correct.
Serb's got it.
Yes. Very good.
Bangladesh. This is got to pick what the movie is from the image that's on the screen.
Yes, these are all AI generated images based on descriptions of a movie or a video game. But that's all the movies. They're all going to be video games now.
Video games from now on.
Mikey, you're back in the game. So put your game down and get into it. All right, here's the next one. What do we got there? I figured everyone would say Mario Kart. Incorrect. If it's Mario Kart, think of who's the dog?
That's what I'm trying to get. Where's the dog come
Is
from?
there a dog in Mario Kart? It's not Diddy Kong Racing. Crash Kart says A10. And Radicus says Crash Team Racing. That's correct. Radicus, well done. That is the closest I could get to looking like a bandicoot. A dog. So there you go. All right, next one. Oh, what do we got there? That looks pretty. Radicus says, I got two. It's a miracle. Alright, so not close at all, says Michael. Oh. Crimea River. Kaiser Kate says Golden Axe. And A10 says God of War.
Yeah.
Yes. That is, what does he call that? Is that is it Mjolnir? No.
God, you've made
Maybe?
a question, is it?
Can't remember what he called that now. Does anyone know?
It's the Leviathan axe.
Leviathan axe. There was something else named Mjolnir, wasn't it? People call that a million times.
Yeah,
it was the,
Thor's
hammer, and
not
also
Mjolnir.
the armor that Master Chief wears is Mjolnir as well. This is why I get confused on what things are called, because they sort of just use it a couple of times. But anyway, it is the Leviathan axe. Leviathan axe from God of War. Correct, to whoever that was. A10. All right, let's have a look at the next one.
It's just a scratch.
Just but a scratch.
You've lost your arm. No, I haven't.
Oh, the game started. They're off. MC Hammer. Oh, wait, what? Not For Honor. Kaiser says Shovel Knight. Yes!
The hell is Shovel Knight?
It's a game. You uncultured swine. What the fuck is this man doing?
2014.
Yeah, it's a side scroller. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I know that character.
It's a thing. It exists.
It's a thing.
All right. Next one. Oh, beef cake. Cosgate gets a bonus point for suggesting that that's me. Yeah, I had to cut my hair. Used to be long like that. While him going, this is dumb, I think. See you, Manglesh. We won't miss you. Bye. What an arsehole. I suppose the first time we get some random come in here and he says it's dumb. Just because you don't get it, you can't work out the right answers. Get out! Just spat everywhere. Anyway, the answer is The Witcher. Who said that first? Michael.
Michael did.
Yeah, that's Geralt in the bath. He's naked in the bath.
Naked.
Daddy Snoogs. All right, next one. Ooh,
Interesting little freak.
cute little guy. This one might confuse some people. Michael says Among Us.
First thing that popped into my mind was exactly what Radicus said.
Madago says Pokemon.
Kaiser.
Oh, Radicus said Pikmin. Kaiser Cade says Unraveled. Yeah. It is Unraveled.
It's got nice and furry there.
Yeah. I just typed...
Yanni.
What? I got that. Yes, you did. Essentially, I typed in, I don't know, something like a little man made of wool with 3 spikes on his head. Because that's essentially what is it Yanni? Yanni has like
Yanni,
the 3,
yeah.
kind of looks like a fork. But that's what it spat out. And I'm like, yeah, well, it kind of works. That'll do. Well done. All right, last one.
Awesome.
Unraveled is, I recommend it big time, Michael. As says Yoshi, Kaisercade says Yoshi's Island. This one, you just need to be as blatantly obvious as it is. Because it's not Yoshi. The sequel is what I have. It's co-op, I think. I was going to try it with Harrison. It's a bit technical. You might enjoy it with Harry, but it's definitely a good game. Don't play it with Nick or Radicus. Yoshi's chucking egg. That's I guess kind of I don't know who the fuck to give this to. Jesus Christ. The answer's up there in a million different versions or whatever. It's Yoshi's egg. It's just Yoshi's egg. But who do I give that to? I've got people saying Yoshi. That's not fucking Yoshi. I'm inclined to give it to Yoshi's Island. Hey, dude,
Okay.
Yoshi's
18
egg.
comes in.
Well, it's
18's
settled
better.
then. I love that guy. He really is the Bradbury.
It's done it again. Oh, good on him.
Oh dear, that was an ambiguous one though. All right. All right, crazy. That's the last one. All right, that's it for AI Detective. Thank God. And unfortunately, we lost a viewer in that one because I screamed at him. He was going anyway. He thought the show was dumb. All right.
Excellent.
It's because he
As
couldn't
Bendago
work out
says.
the answers. It's pretend gamer, I reckon. How are the ladies going? I'm not going to spoil the score for anyone. It's 0-0 still, and probably will be for the majority of the game.
Well, England won on penalties, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah, well, we'll see. All right, what's next on the what are we doing now? What we're doing?
Next is what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Mostly I've been playing a game called Dinkum. That's it. A10, the jammy bugger, says Radicus in a super chat. Thanks for the super chat, mate. That'll come through
Thank
shortly.
you, mate.
There we go. Got some lights flashing.
Raticus_USM super chatted $2. 8 and the jammy bugger.
Jammy bugger. Were you going to say something? Or me?
No.
Yawning?
Gordon, get on.
Yep.
Dinkum.
I've been playing a game called Dinkum. Fair Dinkum, mate. It is an Aussie game. But we were talking about how The Last of Us got ripped off in that other game. Yes, it's that Aussie Animal Crossing game, yes. We're talking about how The Last Hope ripped off The Last of Us. But this game, I'm so surprised how Nintendo haven't gotten involved here. This is like one of the most blatant rip-offs of a video game I've ever seen. This game's called Dinkum, and it's an Australian game set in the Australian outback, and it is 99% Animal Crossing. I know how to play this game because I've played Animal Crossing before. And this is on PC, it's on Steam, and it's about $20 to $30.
Yep.
And it's in early access. So it's not completed just yet, but it feels very, very polished. And after I've spent about 40 hours in this game now, and I can happily say that this game...
In a week.
Yeah, in a week. This game is better than Animal Crossing. It runs fluid. You can skip the dialogue, which in Animal Crossing can be very laborious, trying to skip through it and all that sort of stuff. And everything just feels more fluid. You run around, you can jump. I don't think you can jump in Animal Crossing.
No, well, Animal Crossing doesn't have the camera doesn't have the full 3D effect either, does it?
No, I don't actually think you can move it other than zoom in a little bit or come in closer. Yeah. Where in this game, you got full motion of control with the camera. And it's just... It's 99% Animal Crossing. Like, everything in it is almost exactly the same. Just obviously slightly different.
Even down to Radicus has highlighted the voices, which I did find out after the guys telling us that you can turn them off.
Oh, yeah, because they do the gibberish, like...
Yeah, similar sort
so you can turn that off.
You know, to that. But it's that 1% that changes everything, I think.
Yeah.
You know, the ease of access to it, the ease of use for the UI to get to another island.
Oh, the multiplayer stuff is seamless. It's brilliant. It's laborious in Animal Crossing, where if you want to join your friend, you got to go to the airport. I think you need to buy a ticket. I can't remember if that's true or not.
Yep. Well, you got to get something, yeah.
And then you fly. Then there's the animation flying, and then you're loading in. This one, you literally just go to the online matches. You find your friend. You click on it, connect. Boom, you're in. That's it. You're done.
Yeah. Same as loading up your own game. You just straight into it.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so fast. There's so many things to do on it, even though it's early access. It's been out nearly a year, but I'm surprised this game hasn't made a bigger splash for two reasons. One, because it's absolutely amazing. Two, this is more of a rip-off of Animal Crossing than that other game was of The Last of Us. It's unapologetically Animal Crossing. And yeah, I'm really surprised that there hasn't been lawsuits. But, you know, fingers crossed this game stays where it is, because it is actually pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I recommend it. It's great. I just can't put it down. Just like Animal Crossing, I was addicted to that as well. But this game is just so much better.
Do you think they've changed just enough?
No. Like you mean to avoid copyright?
Well, to avoid copyright, yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a lawyer in the sense of this stuff, but
no. But in a gamer's mind, like you've played an absolute shit ton of Animal Crossing. You've played a lot of this as well now.
Yeah.
You know, like things that are very similar. So you're obviously collecting everything. You go and do jobs for people to try and get them to move the island. Move to your island. You collect stuff to then put in a museum that you then go and have a look at. In the museum, you can check your fish and your animals. You know, moving around the thing. You know, so there's all those things that are very specific Animal Crossing isms. But is there enough in the gameplay loop, the mining? You know, is there enough changes to say, oh, maybe there's just enough there because it's not obviously on the Switch.
Like, are you for me or for them to sue?
For them, more so. For us as consumers, the ease of access and the fact that it's on PC. There's talk of it coming to major consoles once the first bits. It's developed by one bloke. It's looking to come to consoles eventually, and it's got a $20-$30 price point as opposed to a $100 price point. So it's automatically more appealing.
I know these games both quite well, and as far as I'm concerned, this game is a massive rip-off because there are mechanics that I don't know that are in this game, but I just assume they are because they were in Animal Crossing. And sure as shit, it works exactly the same in this game. The things that you got to dig up, there's little subtle markings on the ground. The markings are almost identical to the ones that we used in Animal Crossing. There are shells on the beaches that you can pick up, like the sand dollar and things like that. I know they're real things in real life, but they're in both games in the exact same capacity. And look, I don't know. Maybe this game just hasn't reached Nintendo. They don't know about it. But I feel like as it gets bigger, it's going to make some waves, and there could be some issues. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong.
So I had a look today. I put the picture up of the bat that I found in the mine, and I went and had to jump on YouTube to have a look at what it actually meant, and the amount of, it was so varied, the amount of people that have played it and the amount of different languages that YouTube videos are in. It really has exploded. It's not just an Aussie-centric title that's only sort of stuck here. It's gone international.
Let's have a look at Animal Crossing. So obviously the aesthetic is a little bit different, and the way that the camera just stays fixed, and the planet you're on is kind of like, if you feel like you're on a cylinder.
Yeah.
The way it rolls, but it's like essentially the same game. I think Dinkum is better as well. Let's go. We'll see.
Is that Deadpool dog?
It looks a bit like that.
Dogpool.
They're like going to the tent. I think that's Tom Nook, which in the game it's Fletch in Dinkum, but it's just essentially the exact same concept. That's the starting,
even down to how the wording comes out, like how it prints itself out like that.
You can build bridges over the gaps of the water, like the water and stuff like that. But you could say COD has ripped off Medal of Honor in the same way. No, I disagree with that, because Call of Duty is a game that's realistic. So you're first person, you've got a gun, all guns fire in that kind of way. So that's naturally going to be the same in another shooter game. But to the point of this one, there's a little marker. You might be able to see it when the camera zoomed out. Hang on, I'm going to make this bigger. I'll go back. There's a little thing. Missed it. See this thing over here in the right there? That's a little marker showing that you can dig up and there's going to be treasure under there. It's exactly the same. Like, doesn't look exactly the same, but it's still a cross in the ground.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing, like this isn't something that just occurs in everyday life like realistic shooters do. So no, I disagree with that COD is a copy of, say Battlefield or whatever, but this it's fairly blatant. Even the fact that you catch butterflies in a net, like this, it's exact same gameplay. Fishing rod in the water, it's all. Yeah, I know that sounds ridiculous. That's how you fish. You throw a fishing rod into the water, whatever, blah blah blah. But it's just everything that this game has, Dinkum has. But Dinkum has more, and I feel like Dinkum does it better. But I don't know. It's up to them. I hope they don't get in trouble, because I want the game to continue to flourish, because I really like Dinkum. But you never know. But yeah, I've been playing it a shitload, and it's awesome. I recommend it. All right, well that'll do for that. We've been ragging on about that for a while. What have you been doing, Pat?
It was good fun. What have I been doing? So I've obviously playing a lot of Dinkum as well, but I've recently... So last show, I spoke about Guardians of the Galaxy and how it had completely and utterly hooked me this time around, having not enjoyed it originally. I've now finished the story and started to go back and grab collectibles. And I tell you what, there's some. It's hard to describe. You know, the gameplay itself is, and especially when it comes to fighting, it's relatively repetitive. As most of those sort of hack and slash style games are, but it just throws this curveball in with these 80s and 90s music hits that are playing while this epic battle with monsters and shit are flowing on around you. And so that was enough for me just to actually really enjoy those little set pieces and get through the keep pushing to get through the story. The story itself was great. It's a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying it enough to actually go back and do some collectibles. So another game
Very good.
Finished.
I'm glad you're getting some good use out of it.
Mm. Did you end up finishing it?
Nah, I hardly played it. No.
Fair enough. All right. Hawked.
Hawked was an open beta that was on over the weekend. I gave it a go. Nobody else came and joined me, but so what? No friends, whatever. However,
too early for me.
The game was okay. A little bit weird. It had a weird mechanic where if you jumped, you couldn't adjust your trajectory in the air. And it just felt a little bit weird because like every other game in the world allows you to turn in the air. And it has kind of like a feel, like looks a little bit like Fortnite. It is a little bit like Fortnite, but it's not a battle royale. What it is, you start from different spots. It's a PvPvE. So you start from different spots on the map and you've all got to get to the end, and it's kind of like a race. You've got to get to the end, but along the way, you've got to pick up keys, like a code. Because when you get to the end, you've got to input that code to unlock the final door and get through and, you get your loot. And then you've got to extract. So then the final part is like it's kind of like a defend the area kind of thing until you actually get to extract. So kind of an extraction shooter, but not really. Don't think DMZ or that other one, whatever it was called. I can't remember. The Russian one. Escape Tarkov, that's one. It's nothing like that. It's just sort of an action adventure, PvPvE, with a bit of a mission to, get the code to unlock and all that sort of stuff. I played it with randoms. I went to the different positions to get the code while they just shot enemies at near the beginning of the game. So when I got to the end and there's a boss at the end, I was on my own. And I got obliterated by the boss. So it was a bit shit. And I didn't really want to play too much more after that with randos. So I gave up on it. But it's not a bad game, and I think people could possibly enjoy it. But I don't think it's got that... So there's that glyph. That's the glyph I'm talking about, these codes. But I feel like it's going to be another one of those games that may get a cult following or will probably die off and the servers will be shut down within 5 years. Because it's the
way things are going lately, mate, they'll be shut down within 6 months.
Yeah, possibly. I just don't feel like it had enough draw. But I didn't hate it, which is a good thing.
Well, it's going to be free to play.
Yeah.
So I found out about this through the YouTuber Wildcat, who I watch occasionally, and him and a few of the other usuals that he plays with were having a crack of it. And yeah, look, it looked like it was a lot of fun, especially with mates. But yeah, I'll be interested to hopefully get on and actually give it a go next time. I'd come to the party too late to be able to join anyone, so
yeah. But anyway, I don't think it's available anymore with the open beta, but they'll no doubt be releasing soon. It's in beta, so it's getting close, I would imagine. Or they might do another tester. Yeah, I don't know. That's Hawked. What is that? What it's called? Hawked.
That's
Strange
the one.
name. Anyway, that was that. What's next, Patrick?
Next one is Ratchet and Clank on PC. So
it's a
Ratchet and
good
Clank
looking
has
game.
recently come out on PC, and if you cast your mind back a little while, when it was released on the PlayStation 5, it was touted as the first title to utilize the PlayStation's intensely fast SSD, which was sort of designed for these quick gameplay loops and movement to give you the best sort of performance. So I'm playing it on PC and having a crack at the moment. It's what would you still classify mine as a mid-level PC, or is it sort of starting to get a bit older now?
Nah, still mid.
It's
Still mid.
Probably still mid, yeah. So look, it's nothing to write home about. I have got a Gen 3 SSD in there, which for the most part, it's okay speed-wise on it. There are some parts where you start moving around quite a lot, where you're pulling through rifts and whatnot, and you've got a lot of stuff to load very quickly. You get some significant slowdown in those moments. For shits and giggles, I put it on my 4 terabyte hard drive. Don't do that. That's not fun. It does say that the SSD is only recommended in the settings, but I can tell you now that having it on a hard drive is near on unplayable. So you need to have, a little bit of speed at least to be able to get through it. But other than that, it's a direct port from PC. It's a lot of fun. The story's cool. You get to go and try and find another Lomax, interdimensional travel through the rifts and
Lombax.
Sorry, what did I say?
Lomax.
Lomax.
Yeah, Lombax is what they are.
Lombax. So look, the gameplay itself, I platinumed it on the PlayStation. Absolutely love it. It's good fun. And
I finished
all the
it.
gameplay mechanics are there. all the mechanics are there. It's good fun to play, and it's just as good on PC. But you need to. I've got to turn ray tracing off to get it to run nicely at 60 frames and to sort of stick that sort of number. So, yeah, give it a shot if you haven't already. If it's a good thing to be opened up to more people to actually have a go of, which is always good when it comes.
Very
to gaming.
good. Well, it looks lovely from what I'm watching.
It is.
Oh, that's very good.
What do you got next, mate? You've got Better Call Saul.
Saul, mate. Have you
Saul.
never heard of that to know how to pronounce it?
Nope.
Have you watched Breaking Bad?
Nope.
What?
Started watching it. Did not click. Went, turned it off, never turned it back on. Have you watched Falling Skies?
No.
There you go.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't even know what Better Call Saul is.
No, but you didn't like Breaking Bad?
No.
What the fuck is Falling Skies?
Sci-fi alien thing.
Right, and it's
What?
good, is it?
It's fantastic. They said, we've got 5 seasons to do. It's all written. This is the start. This is how it ends. The producers come along and said, we want to order more seasons. The creators went, nah, get fucked. We've got 5 seasons. This is where it starts. This is where it ends.
You
And
see,
that's
look,
what they
this
did.
is what look at what Michael said in the chat there. Breaking Bad is one of the greatest TV shows of this generation, and you fucking watched an episode and didn't like it.
I don't even think I got through an episode.
You've sold yourself short. Absolutely.
I'll be right.
You need to watch it.
The whole premise of Breaking Bad does not appeal to me at all.
What is the premise of Breaking Bad?
Teacher has cancer to pay for his bills. Starts making drugs. From what I understand, he's a chemistry teacher.
You at least understand that. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to try and forget that this conversation had because I've fucking got little respect for you now after that.
Oh, it's an ever dwindling number.
Anyway, I've been watching Better Call. I don't want to do the show anymore. This is.
Oh, well, time for Dinkum.
Yeah. See everyone. Bye-bye, dude. Fucking hell, Snoogs. I've been watching Better Call Saul. While it's not as good as Breaking Bad, still very good, and I'm really keen on it. I've been staying up to like 3 a.m. just because I'm like, one more episode, and the episodes are the best part of an hour. I'll do another one because I've got to see the end of it. I've got to see what happens and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, Better Call Saul is awesome. It's on Stan. And I've been watching that. So anyone that loved Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul is harder to get into. Like I kind of ummed and ahed about watching more of it in the first 2 seasons, but by the end of season 2, I was hacked. I was bitten. And I gave it. I normally give a TV show 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes of episode 1, season 1. And if I don't like it, I'll turn it off. I gave Better Call Saul the benefit of the doubt because it does come from such a good pedigree, and it has good ratings. So I'm like, it must be good, and they're right. It is bloody fantastic. So I'm keen to keep watching that. But keeping with the theme of TV and movies, I watched Oppenheimer. Patrick,
I'm keen to hear your thoughts.
That movie goes for over 3 hours.
Yeah, that was my first question. How did you go getting through it? Did you watch it in 3 sittings or?
Well, I went to the cinema.
Yeah, what, 3 times? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, no. I just the once. I watched the entire movie. Now, people that know me know that I like explosions, and
you don't get much bigger than this one, do you?
Well, yes, but I can count the amount of explosions on one finger. There's one explosion in over 3 hours. You only get one explosion.
Yeah, you got to learn about the physics and the chemistry behind it.
They talk about other explosions, but you only get to see one. Now, over 3 hours, I was captivated for that entire time. I wasn't excited. I wasn't at the edge of my seat, but it managed to keep me interested. But after the movie finished, I was like, that movie was really fucking long. I would have preferred it if that movie went for like 2 hours. There was a lot of just drawn out scenes in there. You know, still a good movie. I can see why it's getting the praise that it got, but it's definitely a movie that I will never watch again. That took enough of my life away from me. I know, I've seen it. I know who the fuck Oppenheimer is now. I had no idea who that person was before the movie came out. I feel like I probably should have.
Yeah.
And some people are probably surprised by that, but I don't remember ever hearing that name in my life. Now, obviously, I know about the bomb, but the name of the person who got it kick-started, I don't know. I never really... It's news to me. But it was good, but...
Not really part of Australian history that was taught.
No. But interesting movie. So if you like long, drawn-out, boring dialogues, things, sort of sessions where they sort of really delve into the characters, you'll probably love this. If you like it just for the explosions, just fucking watch it on Netflix and just skip
Turn
to
up
it
at the
and
last
watch
20
the
minutes.
explosion. The explosion's pretty cool. But yeah, is what it was. I thought it was a good movie. And just finishing off, I watched the Twisted Metal show as well. I forgot to mention that. Have you watched it yet?
No.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
I went off your advice. I was going to get Stan to. I don't have Stan as a streaming service. I got rid of it because just didn't have stuff for me on it or for my family. And when it was coming to that, I was going to get it to watch it. And then considering you said you lasted about 6 minutes, I just haven't rushed to go.
Well, I watched all of it. I finished the season, but in 6 minutes I knew that this show was going to be cringe. Seriously, Snoogs, if you'd had told me that you'd watched and finished Twisted Metal but won't watch Breaking Bad, I'd have fucking hung up on you. I'd have ended the fucking call. The show'd be over, and I'd be looking for a new host.
Yeah, that could, eh?
Yeah. Look, I don't think it ever promised to be anything more than it was. Twisted Metal. I feel like how many episodes were there? I think there was 10.
Would have been 10.
I feel like there were 4, possibly 5 jokes that landed and actually made me laugh. The rest of them were like, just
God,
cringe.
Yep. Unfortunately, that seems to be a bit of a trope with a lot of these, action-heavy gaming trend. Like when people try and move it from gaming to visual space or TV movies, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They just, I don't know what it is, but they try and pull similar jokes sort of across, but because you're not involved in it as much, it doesn't hit. And then they just sort of lean on the cheese factor. And those that actually did enjoy the games despise the cheese factor because it makes the game look stupid. And it's just this really weird balancing act that very few have gotten right. I don't think anyone's actually gotten it right when they sort of lean into this cheesiness and whatnot.
Yeah, no, I can't recommend people go out and get Stan just to watch Twisted Metal. The reason why I'm watching Better Call Saul is because I got Stan to watch Twisted Metal. I'm like, well, I better get my money's worth because I definitely didn't get it out of Twisted Metal. But anyway, it is available now, and go watch it at your own peril. Let me know what you think. Michael said up there that it may not look like it, but this is actually high praise for me when I was talking about Oppenheimer. Because it is a 3-hour, what do you call it?
Character drama.
Character drama, yeah.
Or character-driven drama, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he's right. It is high praise for me. Coming from me, I normally hate movies like that. But I think the intrigue and the fact that I didn't know the story. What's going on? Oh, jeez. Oh. Good save. Good save. Oh, she's in purple. This is why I like women's sports. We need more women's sports on TV. I've got my reasons. You can have your own, but I want more of it on the telly. Anyway, if you have Stan, it's worth a watch. What's that? What's he talking about? Are you talking about Twisted Metal? Why not? If you've got it, check it out. Watch a couple of episodes and see what you think. Tell me what you think in the Discord. See if it's if I'm just being too harsh on it. But I just think it was rough. It was cringy.
Well, one thing,
right.
Kenny.
That's it.
Kenny's put in there. When am I going to jump in Discord for a chat? Every time you're in there, mate, it's too early in the day for me. So I don't get to join in. I'm usually one of the last ones to join in. So, yeah. Got to stay around past bedtime.
That's the way we like it.
Yes.
Women's chess.
Wow.
As long as the close-ups are right, women's chess is fine by me as well.
I'll tell you what, though. Like, speaking of women's sports, I've been watching a lot more of the NRLW. So the women's NRL.
Yeah, that's good too. Yeah.
There is some real skill on show there. And I like the fact that they're starting to put it on before the main game. So like you'll be able to go to a ground, go there. Was it 3 hours early or something? And you'll be able to watch the NRLW as well. So that's a good thing. That's something that I do miss with going to the football, being able to go and watch, more than one game. But I'll be enjoying it and watching more and more of it.
They just need to use a smaller ball.
Yeah, their balls. Is
that a fact?
Yeah.
But this ball is smaller.
No. They're currently. It's a very fine line between how the main size ball, which I think is a size 6 ball, how that flies through the air, and especially when you kick it, how it reacts. And then if you drop it down to a size 5 ball, it doesn't. It'll pass okay, but kicking doesn't really doesn't work for them. So it's a thing that's going to be a little bit smaller, obviously for the girls that have got the smaller hands as well. And
I never really gave that any thought, but I suppose.
Yeah, I was watching one of them talk. I can't remember her name, but she was around the sport for years and a very big ambassador for it, and is now working with the 9 commentary team. And just listening to her talk about it and explained, the physics of it all was really interesting.
Well, now that women's NRL is sort of taking off a little bit as well, I'm really looking forward to the off-the-field footage of a female player with a shiwi trying to piss into their own mouth.
It's coming. It's going to come soon.
Was that Todd Carney, was it?
Todd Carney, yeah.
What a grub. Bloody, and that is the main reason why I hate watching NRL, because I can't cheer on those fucking buffoons that they get paid so much money that they can't fucking pull their heads in so they don't get sacked. That's just so fucking stupid. The shit that they pull. I'm not cheering for you because you're a fucking thug. You're an idiot, morons. I know this is broad. They're not all like that. But enough of more than I care to look
there was definitely a time. There was a time period where all of them were batshit crazy.
Yeah, they went mad. Anyway, have you got anything more that you've been playing or doing, or should we go into last words?
No, let's head into last words, mate.
So, I don't have anything specific for last words. I suppose that last thing that we went on about could have been from here, but we've already done that now. So, anything else interesting? People in the chat, you can be part of last words. If you've got anything you want us to comment on, something that's happened during the fortnight since the last show, if you just want to ask us a question, go ahead now. Radicus agrees with me. That's an odd occasion, but I'll take it. But what's going on in your world, Snoogs? Anything interesting coming up?
No. My daughter got a major part in the school musical this year.
Oh, lovely. You're going to have to go to that.
I will happily go to that. And I happily go to the other ones. Dancing, I don't watch all of them, but I'll go there for her.
Oh, I go to all my daughter's things under duress.
Yeah.
Look, happy to watch her succeed in life and all that sort of stuff, but seriously, can we do something that's fucking I like? Can you please your father?
Yeah, of course. The ATANs, the riot in the US.
Ah, yeah. That's a thing. I've got that somewhere here. Yeah.
Yeah. I found out about this the other day.
Unfolding in the US now. You were looking at pictures.
Influencer giveaway causes a riot.
Influential gaming streamer has resulted in a riot and a trail of destruction.
Imagine if this was us when we gave away the Xbox Series X.
These are quite terrifying scenes.
Imagine like all the Radicuses in the street.
All the Radicuses going overboard with
this was for a PlayStation 5 giveaway. I think they've got more viewers. Imagine us with 11 people flocking to
to Central.
Central.
Flocking down to Central, 11 of us.
All the crazy Aussie gamers experience, people.
Now, has anyone prior to this? I actually want to know: has anyone heard of Kai Cenat previously? Had you heard of him?
No.
So he's a 21-year-old YouTuber. Sorry, Twitch, I think. Yeah, Twitch streamer.
Yeah, he's a Twitch streamer, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Probably on YouTube as well.
Probably. Anyway, I'd never heard of him before.
No, I mean...
Anyway, yeah, so 6.5 million followers, according to A10. And what's happened is he's come out and said, I'm going to be at this spot at this time, and I'm giving away an unlimited amount of PS5s.
Yeah,
He didn't even say, there'll be 10, so, a couple of hundred people turned up. No. An unlimited amount.
Yeah, so people are like, well, if I go, I'll get one.
Yeah. And so then they've obviously gone and, people were running down the street, running over cars. They broke into a job site and had stolen shovels and were beating people with shovels to get out of their way. And all this shit over a PS5.
They destroyed a hot dog stand?
Oh, how dare they?
That's a disgrace.
Oh, absolutely insane.
They are crazy scenes, Jono. Thank you.
But at what point did this crowd of people that were there, and there was a thing that was said in the original Men in Black that still rings true to this day, that a person is smart, people are stupid, irrational, and easily provoked, or whatever his words were. But it was pretty much a person is smart, but people together are stupid. But at what point did all these people that got together and that were absolutely going ballistic, thinking they could get a free PS5, when did they think, is this really going to happen?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand people that go mental for free shit in the first place.
No.
It's my attitude towards free shit is, if you're going to give me free shit, awesome, give me free shit, that's great. But if I don't get free shit, maybe it's because I'm from a position of privilege or whatever, but I feel like if I was poor as well, and couldn't afford things like that, I'd want to get one. But if I went there and saw that kind of chaos, I'd be like, I'm out. I'd rather not have one.
Exactly. That's the defining characteristic there, is that you'd go, yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not a part of this.
I don't want something like that for free that much. And I'd just leave. That's just crazy. I don't know. The world is an amazing place.
But on the plus side, he has been arrested. He has been charged with...
what they charge him with?
Incidences revolving around inciting a riot. So pretty much because he put this on in a public space that has then caused it to have this, problem and escalation from it, and then
unlawful assembly.
Yeah. And he didn't involve the police, or he didn't tell anyone that this is what was happening.
Yeah, he'll get nothing though, because there'll be no presumption that he would have been aware that stuff would have been reasonable to do. Mm. It'll just be ignorance, I guess, and I feel like that would be a bit of a defense. But anyway, that happened.
Is a massive defense for it. Yeah,
yeah,
but, absolute insanity.
Because he could easily say he probably can't say I didn't realise that many people would come, because he has 6.7 million followers, so he's got a reasonable presumption that people would turn up. But he probably doesn't realise the organisation of such an event that needs to go into it. The kind of planning that needs to go into it. He's probably he's used to just hitting go live and then doing his thing, and then he's got millions of people watching him, and that's all he does. Not realising that in the real world, shit goes down like that. But anyway, it was interesting. It happened. It's in America, and one day it'll be here.
America.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right. Anything else that we wanted to that anyone wanted us to comment on? I can't think if we missed anything.
I don't think so.
No. All right. Well, it's half time now for the Matilda's game, so I suppose if we finish up now, we can go and watch the rest of the game.
Sounds good. All right. Well, thanks to everyone for joining us. We'll see you for the next one. While you're here, though, be sure to hit that sub button if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit like, as A10's thrown out a couple of times throughout the show, to hit the like button. If you want to join in, come and join us on Discord. We're all over there having a bit of a laugh. Why not follow our socials to get a better insight into what we're up to? Links, as always, are in the show notes and description below. That's all from me. As always, I've been Snoogs.
And I've been Lucas.
See yous!
Bye-bye, dude.